Good morning, dear children. Let us continue with the class. So, in the previous topic, we have dealt up till the topic railway, page number 58. So, today let us continue the next topic, that is waterways. Let us see what this topic has to offer us. I hope you are going through the text and also the visual classes. All right. So, okay, let us start then straight away. Waterways. The earliest means of water transport were rafts and boats. Underline that the earliest means of water transport were rafts and boats. The progress of civilization around riverbanks played an important role in the development of water transport. The water transport also underwent a revolution with the discovery of the steam engine. All right. So basically, you'll come to know much about this in your higher classes. That the earlier civilization, most of the civilization, their settlements were mainly nearer to the water bodies, out of which this rivers played a very important role. And the reason behind one of the reason behind this people being settling out there on the riverbank is that because of this transportation communication, as because if we talk about railway, if we talk about this airways and all, this came much later. The earlier form of transportation was this, what do you call, water transport. But gradually, along with the changes that came that were discovered, especially the changes which took place in the, what do you call, invention of steam engine, that played a very major role in also the development of water transport. Next para. Heavy cargoes like raw materials, mineral ores, and food grains are carried by ships that sail on the oceans and seas to different parts of the world. Oil is carried by special ship called tankers. Even today also, today, in spite of having all this kind of a modern transportation system that we have, but waterways plays a very important role. In fact, the heavy cargoes, the heavy loads, especially when we talk about international transportation, yes, airways also plays a very major role. But apart from that, what do you call this? Waterways. Waterways is one of the most important transportation system when it comes to heavy goods or heavy materials or mineral oils, even oil and all. Though slower than some other means of transport, ships play an important role in trade and commerce between different countries. The one which I already told you now. The Suez Canal links the Mediterranean Sea with the Red Sea, while the Panama Canal connects the Pacific Ocean with the Atlantic Ocean. Underline that. The Suez Canal links the Mediterranean Sea with the Red Sea, while the Panama Canal connects the Pacific Ocean with the Atlantic Ocean. There is no doubt that these two canals have reduced traveling time considerably. In India, the river Ganga and Brahmaputra are used as inland waterways for carrying goods and people. All right. So basically, these two canals, Suez Canal and Panama Canal, okay, they are one of the most important routes, water routes for international transportation system. I believe recently I came across a article. In this Suez Canal, there was a cargo ship which got stuck for a couple of days. If you just Google it out, you'll get to know the information about this. It happened recently. So basically, the Suez Canal connects the Mediterranean Sea and with the Red Sea, and Panama Canal it connects the Pacific Ocean with the Atlantic Ocean. Likewise, like this international sea routes, waterways, we also have in our own country some of the inland waterways which is used for carrying goods and people as well. One is the one which we have in our locality, River Brahmaputra, and the other one is River Ganga. India has a long coastline of 7,516.6 kilometer. Underline that. The major seaports of India are Mumbai, Chennai, Kochi, Kolkata, and Visakhapatnam, which are well connected to the rest of the world. Okay, underline that as well. So basically, here these two sentences I have nothing to explain. It says about the area, the coastline area. Firstly, secondly, the major seaports of our country. Next, we have airways. All right, let's finish up this chapter today. The fastest means of transport is the air transport, but it is also the most expensive. Airways are free from physical barriers such as mountain ranges, rivers, and forests. Yes, we know that as because it flies in the sky. Wright brothers had invented the aeroplane. Underline that. Who invented? Starting with the times when the man tried to fly with the help of balloons, today Supersonic jets travel faster than the speed of sound. Millions of people travel to different parts of the world every day. All the countries of the world and all the major cities are linked by air. Many big cities in the world like London, Paris, Moscow, New York, New Delhi, etc. have large international airports. Aeroplane can carry more than 500 passengers and a huge amount of cargo at a time. The fly, they fly with a speed of 800 km per hour. So among all the means of transportation that we have, it is the fastest means of transport and also the most expensive. So yes, nowadays because of the different inventions of technology and the development in the field of science, this aeroplane, they travel even faster than what do you call the speed of sound. There are many countries are there in the world where you find the international airports which links one country with another country, and the capacity of aeroplane is somewhere around, it can carry more than 500 passengers, and also it flies with a speed of 800 kilometer per hour. On the right hand side, see, there is something for in knowledge. Do you know an ocean liner is a ship which has air conditioned cabin, a cinema hall, restaurant, etc. Great, nice for us, huh? In the ocean, in the midst of the ocean, we can enjoy this, what do you call, cinema hall, restaurants, and everything. So see the advancement, the development, right? From the early days where only rafts and boats were there, that were the only means of waterways transport, and today the ocean liner. Next we have Air India. India's major international airline, Air India, underline that, India's major international airline, that's Air India, has destination in all continents. The Air India and several private and domestic airlines operate within the country. Environmental pollution and congestion are the major problems caused by the increasing means of transport. Okay, underline this sentence. Environmental pollution and congestion are the major problem caused by the increasing means of transport. So yes, as we are developing, as we are advancing in the different ways of transportation, along with this parallelly we are also causing more and more environmental pollution and at the same time congestion as well. So as we saw that because of the advancement in the different means of transport, there are some drawbacks. So let us see the disadvantages of the modern means of transport. Though the modern means of transport have made our life comfortable, but they have created a few problems also. Air pollution is the main problem caused by the smoke given out by the different vehicles moving on the road. This is causing diseases among human beings. Efforts are on to develop more fuel efficient vehicle. CNG is a fuel which produces very little pollution. Underline that CNG is a fuel which produces very little pollution. I have traveled in these CNG vehicles. It's not, I don't think it's you can see it in our locality, in our town, as I haven't seen. But however, if you go to the metro cities like Mumbai, Delhi, and all, you'll find almost 70 to 80% of the vehicles, they run on CNG. Traffic jam is another problem. The problem of accidents is also there, as many people do not follow the traffic rules. Yes, many people do not follow the traffic rules. Nowadays, everybody, they have that skill. They learn how to drive, how to ride. But however, when it comes to the norms, the rules and regulation of traffic, very few people you would find. I think you have come across sometimes at night, in the evening, some people, if you're passing, okay, if you're crossing any vehicle, you see that one who is coming from your opposite direction, their headlights are most often on the high beam. High beam means which flashes in your eye. You're not able to see, which is wrong. So there are various rules. Even at times you see people when they take turns, any turn, right, left, whatever turn, there's a yellow light in any vehicle, be it two-wheeler, four-wheeler, which is called an indicator. It indicates, it gives the sign that I'm going to take a turn. People won't even put it on. They will just take the turn, and the one who is behind the vehicle, there are chances of collision. So likewise, the problem is not only with this what do you call environment or the smoke, the air pollution, but also the problem of accident, as because many people, they don't follow the traffic rules. So what we must do in order to avoid all these accidents and all, follow the traffic rules, right? With this, we come to the end of this chapter. Let us just have the summing up of all the key points together. Page number 60. I'll read out the point. Please follow. In the earlier times, people traveled on foot. With the invention of the wheel and the steam engine, the means of transport underwent a complete revolution. Car, buses, and other engine-powered vehicles are the main means of transport in most countries today. Heavy cargo is carried by ships. The fastest means of transport is the air transport. The Suez Canal has reduced the travel time between India and Britain. Alright, with this we come to the end of this chapter, and now what you have to do, you're very well aware about it, the exercise, right? That's fill in the blanks, uh, true or false, choose the correct option, right? MCQs, question answers and all. The assignments which I have already given you during the classes, all those answers I'm sharing with you on a daily basis on the following classes, and most of these questions, which is on the back of your exercise, if you pay attention, you'll also find these questions are being included as a part of my assignments as well. Some of them may not be, but most of them. So please do the needful from your end. Anyways, study well and stay at home. All right, see you in the next class.